I'm Amanda and I used to run a food blog on Instagram, and today I am going to be making a cauliflower and potato soup with Mazon Australia. So Mazon is a non-for-profit organisation which seeks to alleviate hunger across all faiths and backgrounds in Australia, and they run a whole series of different projects, so be sure to check out their Facebook page, which has all their different projects that they're running. And one of their projects is Mazon Soup Share. So this project delivers bags like this to people's homes, and these bags are filled with all different fresh produce and ingredients, as well as a recipe so that people can make a soup and cook themselves dinner. The first thing that you are going to do to make this soup is you're going to want to grab, I've got 3 cups of boiling water in this bowl just here, and then you're going to want to place in that bowl, so you're going to want to place 1 vegetable stock cube so that can dissolve. And in the meantime, while that is dissolving, you want to grab your onion and your garlic clove, and you want to dice them up and chop them up nice and small. So in a medium saucepan, you're going to chuck in a drizzle of olive oil, and then you're going to let that heat up for a moment. And then once that's warm, you're going to put in your onion and your garlic, and you're just going to give that a stir. Feel free to add more olive oil as well if you need, to help those onions get super crispy and nice and golden. And if you want to give it a little bit of a stir, and then around here you can turn down the heat slightly and then go back and cut up your other veggies. So whilst you've got your onion and garlic sauteing, you're going to want to peel your potatoes and then dice them up nice and small, and you're also going to want to dice up your cauliflower. Once your onions look like that, that is when you're going to go grab your other veggies and you're just going to add them in. And so now that you've added all your veggies in, you're just going to want to give that all a mix and mix it up with the onion and the oil that's already in the pot. So once you've given everything a good mix, you're going to add in your stock. So this is the stock I had aside early with the boiling water and the stock cube. And you're just going to go ahead and just pour that all in and make sure. So you're just going to want to give that a quick mix. Doesn't have to be too thorough, but just make sure all the veggies have some of that stock on them. So once you've given that a little bit of a stir, you are going to want to bring the stock to the boil. So once your stock reaches boil, you're going to reduce the heat right down till it just becomes a softer simmer. So you want it to on a low to medium heat, something just like that, so it's simmering like that. And then you're just going to cover that one right up and let that sit for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until the veggies are nice and tender and soft. So after about 25 minutes, you just want to check it, and if the veggies are nice and soft and tender, and you can like push down on them and you can see that they're breaking apart, that's all good to go. So you're going to want to take it right off the heat. So once you've got your blender and you've taken your soup off the heat, you're going to want to grab it and then just tip it in nice and carefully. And just grab a wooden spoon. So you're going to want to get all the liquid, but also all the veggies. So once you've done that, I am just grabbing my salt and pepper and then some paprika and cumin, and you're just going to want to add a little dash of each of those into the blender before you blend it, just to give it some extra flavor. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to chuck the lid on the blender and after about a minute, it should be all nice and smooth, and you just want to make sure there's no lumps or anything, and then that's all ready to serve. And I'm just going to go ahead and pour it straight in from this. It's really good. So that is literally it, and there you go. You've got 4 beautiful bowls of a spiced cauliflower and potato soup.